Hey guys, it's Ray, and welcome to another edition of Pop Culture Views. Today, I'd like to take a moment to talk about a trend in television that has been going on for about the last 4, 5, or 6 years. And it's the attractive people being filmed on a tropical island to find love reality dating show trend. Um, it's been a huge surge in these kind of shows the last few years. And I made a list of these shows in particular just to let you know how many uh, of these shows have been coming out. So you've got Are You the One? Are You the One Second Chances? X on the Beach, Dating Naked, Love Island, Temptation Island, and of course Temptation Island is a reboot of the original Temptation Island that came out in the 2000s. Then you have Married at First Sight, Honeymoon Island, Paradise Hotel, Bachelor Pad and Bachelor in Paradise, Coupled, and Escape Club. It's just fascinating how popular these shows are. But the question is, why has it gotten so popular? I mean, it's not like you know people haven't wanted to see half naked people on television before trying to find love and all that kind of thing. And but I guess my theory would be is the fact that it's coming off of the whole Bachelor trend. Because if you remember back in the 2000s, how big The Bachelor became. The Bachelor was so huge that you had a whole bunch of shows coming out back to back to back, even then, that were trying to have their own little play on that formula. The whole thing with there being one person having to choose from a whole like dozen or 2 dozen or so people that they were going to go on dates with, and then they had to figure out who they wanted to keep in order to, get down to the one person at the end that they, you know, wanted to be with that was going to be their true love. And it was such a huge trend that even celebrities got in on the act as well. you know and I think that now we have so many of these shows coming about because of not that trend being tired, the Bachelor formula trend, but also because of the fact that, you know, you got social media and all this kind of thing. So it all kind of plays into each other a little bit. Um, but it's also kind of like become this new thing to want to like kind of like take dating shows to that next level and see just like, okay, how much can they do and all this kind of stuff. Having all these people living in a house and they're hooking up and all that kind of thing. uh, and to be honest, even though it's entertaining and it's all a fantasy, it also kind of to me doesn't send the best message about love and finding love, and just how much like you know just all the elements that are at play. The fact that everybody is like super attractive, they all look like Instagram models and everything, and that you have them on a tropical island, and it's fun to watch, but at the same time it's like that's not most people's reality. You know what I mean? In terms of trying to find love. And it's just interesting how, television has taken this whole trend and decided to run with it and try to make a whole barrage of shows that basically kind of all look like they could be the same thing at first glance. I definitely think that it would be good to see more diversity and more like more dating shows that could say, hey, you don't have to be like a supermodel or supermodel looking to go out and find love or go on a tropical island, or that kind of thing. Maybe there are those dating shows that are out there that are like that, but you know, in the big scheme of things, to me that matters, because it's worth seeing. And a lot of those shows, they're just for a lot of like kind of like over the top anyway. They're funny to watch, and having seeing these people trying to find their true love and everything like that. But ultimately, they you know they're just kind of like there for fun. Um, but it would be nice to kind of see what else they could do and what direction they could take these type of shows, instead of just sort of like perpetuating the same thing over and over and over again, and then sort of like making people have like high hopes about their love life and who they date and how they're gonna find love and all that kind of thing. Like for example, what I like is MTV for this season of Are You the One. They have uh, made the cast all sexually fluid. So everybody in the cast is either like pansexual, bisexual, and it makes it that much harder for them to find their perfect match, because any of them could be in love with anyone else in the house, because they don't have like any like just straight preference. They're not all 100% straight. And then you also have people in the house that are um, gender fluid and trans too. And so that, that's really different. And I really think that that was a really cool thing that MTV did, to go ahead and make a season where you had this kind of a cast. And hopefully there probably will be other dating shows in the future that could follow that lead and make something that has more LGBTQ representation in it, so that there's some more variation in these type of dating shows. Whether or not they're filmed on a tropical island or not, but you know that's what I would like to see. I think that would be good to add like another element uh, to the genre. So I want to hear what you guys think. I want to know yeah, how do you think this all came about? This trend with these type of dating shows, and do you think they will stay popular? Do you think that they are any good or not, or let me know in the comments section. And I just want to thank you guys again for um, checking out Pop Culture Views, and I will see you next time.